What's up, everybody? Frank Valkyria. Today, special guest, my friend Lime, Gianni. We're gonna check together, we're gonna do something new. We're gonna check the body cam that just was released in its entirety of the Johnny Depp trial, because I think that's the most important footage of this whole thing. Because cops.
Cops are cops.
Cops are cops. At least if you have to think of one thing that you can trust, let's say more than just somebody here say stuff.
That's a cop.
It's actually people that went there to check. So, I mean, that's pretty valid. Guys, before we do that, my friend Gian is starting a channel for sport. Mostly it's Italian, but there are subtitles. So I would really appreciate a little bit of support for my friend for his endeavor on the new channel right there. I link it below. Now, let's go check this thriller. It feels like a thriller. Let's go. It's a freaking thriller, man. All right, guys, let's go. Let's show Gianni the scene of the crime. Well, actually, most likely, no crime. Let's go. I mean, it is very interesting because I was telling him also before, so far, and I'm sure because we've seen this video together also with other like footage from the elevator and another video, but you know, to see only this, just to focus on these, that those are cops. So if you want to trust in something like that it's been reported officially, at least that's where you start. I'm not saying it's infallible, but
we're around Penthouse 3.
At least this is the place, you know, like like two couple of cops.
If you had to trust me or a cop, you trust the cop.
I get it. It's like either you like a hearsay, or there's body cam footage with the actual report of an official, you know, working for the police. So I mean, like, that's a good starting point to define whether or not something happened. I mean, and I don't see stain of wine on the carpet. That's the thing. I don't see any stain.
They said that with wine on this.
Yeah. There's pictures of stain, like, you know, like of like somewhere in the hallway, but I don't see nothing.
So they cleaned up everything, the wine there.
I don't think you can clean wine on the carpet, honestly. So
you need to have a vacuum machine.
Yeah. So I don't know, like.
Hello.
So far, the
How you doing?
evidence don't match
You
the
guys had somebody
story.
come out here
You know,
earlier,
that
or we
they're
did?
telling
Okay.
us.
I can't remember their names offhand. We have the card inside. Cyan, maybe? Yeah, we got another call. I don't know if it's related to the same call from earlier or if somebody called again. Probably. We just need to check it.
One of you guys know someone in New York or something?
Yeah, she probably called twice.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is the friend Ayo that called from New York,
Oh, okay.
and they called
Different
twice, and that's why two
Yeah. Well,
cops.
whoever
This is
it
the second. This is the second
I'll go get the
visit.
business card from the cops. She's...
Yeah, I don't know. Just because we got another call and we came again, we still got to make sure.
Give me 1 second.
And the cop is basically like, okay, I know the cop already did the whole sweep and checked, but now there's a new call. We have to check also. We can't go back. So they're checking again.
Yeah.
I don't know if she called twice or whoever called, but
There is nothing out of place. Nothing.
Everything is on its place.
No, but you know, like the thing that, like, if we go back, because let's go a little bit like in detail, right? It's like you enter, right? And the guy was supposed like to swing a bottle, giant bottle of wine around, destroying everything.
Should be wine everywhere.
But also, like what they say, they destroyed the apartment, right? That's the testimony. Destroyed. That's the word. Destroyed the apartment. Like immediately you get in, look how much stuff there are on those like desks, countertops, whatever you want to call them. Like there's a ton of stuff, right? And candles, like
I don't know if she.
I mean, if you open the window, there's more chances of something falling on the ground or something. You know what I mean? Like, look how much stuff there are on those tables.
Called twice or
There's
whoever called,
tons of
but
stuff,
we
like
just got
chandeliers, I don't know, like glasses.
Not even there.
Yes, exactly. Also on the side here, if you see, there's a
just
lot of
need to come in
glasses.
and make sure that
This
everybody's
glass table
okay.
here with wine. Look at this. This
this is a glass table with 3 glasses and the bottom.
this kills me. There's supposed to be glass destroyed everywhere, like bottle everywhere. Like, look at this. There's literally like this glass table that hasn't been, like, it's literally in the way to get out of the apartment. So if the guy was swinging around with rage, like, this is probably the first thing that would have smashed into something. Like, there's literally like glasses, some with wine, some with not, totally pristine.
It seems you just bought it.
Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! It's just like they're like another bottle of champagne right there with pens and stuff. Like,
came by and checked the apartment and the other apartment as well.
Yeah.
It must have been like a double call.
this is actually ridiculous.
So the cops were called 30 minutes after the...
Something like that. So they went there, and then those cops, they also testified. They testified that what they observed didn't show damage to the house or damage to the person. You know? So here we go. Look at also here, like, this is a counter probably a bar, like full of glasses, bottle, whatever. There is nothing out of place in this
There's
thing.
a lot of things everywhere.
Like, I mean, this freaking apartment, literally, if you fart, you bump into something, you know, like...
If you are in a rage, you need to destroy everything. And
Like,
you can't clean up in 30 minutes.
I mean, there's so much stuff in this place that, like, if the guy was swinging with the rage, like, literally would be a mess of glass everywhere, like...
Of course.
And this is clean. Like...
Anything else, just call us back.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah, good night.
Perfect. Pristine. Now we also have, like, there's, I think, the footage. Look at this. Nothing. Like, all like, after they showed some pictures of those, like, pictures on a bed, you know, like, it seems like, honestly, you know, we don't want to speculate, but those evidence that they presented seemed a little bit like they, you know, like they just make a picture of a square of the house with some glass on the floor. That's it. Where's the distraction? Where is the, you know, chaos that this guy created on a rage? Like, we're curious.
From where come the glass?
I mean, we're not saying, you know, that we don't want to believe or whatever. We just would like to see the evidence.
We just want the evidence. But first of all, you can't clean a carpet in 30 minutes. You need to have special products, special machines to clean up wine from...
There's no way you get wine stain out of a freaking carpet.
Even
like,
if it's white wine. And it's not red. Was red or white?
Red wine.
Oh, no.
It's impossible to get it off. It's really impossible. Yeah, this is the... I think this is the footage now from the other cop. Yeah. No, but again, like, really, it's been said, I don't know how many times so far, but still, this is, doesn't matter what they're saying in the testimony in court, you know, his camp, her camp, you know, like, whatever you want to believe, you believe. But this is an important piece of footage. For, you know, doesn't matter what side you're on.
And he's also from two cops. It's not me and you.
Exactly.
You know?
So it really doesn't matter what you believe, everything that you heard. But if there is a call for DV, for domestic, you know, like, and they go to check to the house, and they're checking things around, you claim that there was distraction, there was violence, and two sets of cops, they come, they check the house, they see no damage to the premises or the people. I mean, to me, this is already, at least for this incident, for me, it's already case closed. You know, like, that's it. I mean, what are we talking here, you know? I'm saying other cases, whatever. I'm just saying we are seeing this.
It's the evidence.
Like, we are seeing it with our eyes. There's nothing. Where's the nothing dirty? Nothing anywhere.
But it's also white and grey. I mean, it should be white and grey, I think. Wine should be everywhere.
It's like, really, like, you know, it's also amazing how much you can get away in court if you're willing to, you know, embellish whatever that happened. You know what I mean? It's just actually crazy.
We just need to check.
Yeah, she probably called twice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is, you just talk to your wife to make sure it's not mine for her. Oh, okay.
Different conversation.
For me personally, what I believe, and I've said this before,
I'll go get
is
the
that
card from the cop.
things weren't going so well. Probably the divorce was already in the working, and what a better way to finalize a divorce with leverage on what you can ask if you have on record some domestic violence followed by, you know, like by a record from the police that went to inquire, you know, and then you have all this sort of, so to speak, proof, you know, that you can leverage, even though there's not much proof. Look at this camera is also, we see the refrigerator there, we see the bar, we see the bar even better. Look how many bottles and glasses there are on that bar.
But
Like,
it's also a big room with everything in it.
Okay, and Johnny
Is definitely not here.
is not here.
it's actually crazy that they even made a story out of this evening, those people, you know?
Everything's all good then?
Look at that. Look at, like, there are bottles everywhere, absolutely
Anything else, just call us
in
back.
pristine condition.
Have a good night.
Wow.
And even the dogs and there's a dog and a cat, they chill out.
Yeah, exactly. That's also,
If
They're
you're
scared.
30 minutes before you got two cops and,
Yeah.
and then everything happens and they are not scared, they're I don't know.
yeah, this is actually a good point, because animals usually, you know, they also...
Or they are used to do
To
it, and,
people.
you know, I mean, they see happens this thing like daily, then you get used to do it. But
No, I also, you actually made a really good point, because the dogs, they're really relaxed. You
Yeah.
know, if they went through a traumatic experience, I think already
they are a bit like, no, I mean,
Yeah, exactly.
someone goes in and you start to.
they're totally relaxed around the house. You know, like, I think they will be still a little bit in shock of
Yeah.
hiding. You know, like, just
And we're
take-
talking about
yeah.
the moments that everything happens 30
Yeah.
minutes later. It's not that you're going the week later.
Yeah, I agree. Actually, that's also another really good point. And again, shows that despite what you believe, at least for this incident, for this claimed incident, there is really clear evidence that this apartment seemed has gone through no damage whatsoever of any kind. You know, like there is so much stuff in this apartment that literally, if you turn around and swing something, you literally, you will have like
You will destroy
bottles.
everything, yeah.
There's so much stuff in the place that depending on where he did that would be really a mess.
You even need to watch out how to move.
Yeah. Probably like really a real mess.
And then you can be like a serial killer to clean up everything in 30 minutes and no wine, nothing at all.
Put everything in a nice
No,
spot that looks everything designed, you know what I mean? Like everything looked like,
No
you know,
way.
it really was meant to be there, you know, like, so I also find it very strange. Wow, guys! Again, this is a strong evidence, strong proof, and again, we just, like, you know, we are not here to spread any hatred on one camp or another. You know, even if I have personally bias towards Johnny, but we like facts. We like just the truth, facts, looking into facts, and just accepting the facts, and not BSing around with fantastical stuff. That's all. That's
right.
it. All right. So, guys, don't forget to check Johnny's channel. Let's help him out, like skyrocketing to 1,000 subscribers with this page of sport. And always spread love. Always spread love.